Hi, this is Arlene. I just want to review the latest pull that we received for the Nantucket Online database. It's not going to work. It's not consistent with what we had discussed with Joanne back in August. And I believe Penny may have been out sick during that time. So perhaps Joanne can review this with Penny after she watches this, because I'm sure she'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So Stelio is just repeating the structure and the protocol for all future exports, because what we need to have is one single CSV file as an export, because that is what gets uploaded to the website by the website administrator for whoever's managing that segment in the future. So I am going to email this to you as well, but I wanted to review it. So here is the first thing. So one export as a single CSV file. We received 2 file exports, so that doesn't help or do anything for the way the back end has been programmed. The single exported file will represent the merged version between the weddings listings and the Nantucket Online clients. All future exports will have the same column structure that was discussed, because that is how it's been programmed. So this is number 3, and this is crucially important. And here is the structure that was discussed with Joanne, which is what she gave us in August. And all future exports should have the same column names as the first row of each column. And I'm going to be showing you examples of this just so that you can see the visual. And the files should be cleaned and not have any duplicate listings or listing information or missing data for client ID or any of this type of thing. And I know that Joanne had to possibly do a second version because she had to go in and do something else. I'm not really sure what she had to do, but it's important that this is followed, because in the future, when you do exports from Excel to a CSV file, and when you go to upload the file, if you're not following this protocol, then you're going to erase the data and all your data will be gone from the website. So let me just show you the file export that Joanne did in August. So you see here the client ID, the client name, the chapter ID, the chapter name, and so on and so on. It's really important that all exports follow this exact protocol. In addition, the chapter names were also given to us in July and August, and you can't change the chapter names at this point, because this is how the programming was established to actually receive information about services, fashion and beauty, transportation, etc. I know that I was questioning you when I was there during a meeting, and you said this is the wrong information, but this is indeed the correct information from Island Weddings. So this is a merge that Joanne did, and in giving it to us, we were taking this information, understanding that these are all the chapter names where the data flows into according to the landing page on the website. And when I say the landing page on the website, I mean literally activities, not play, but activities, because that is a chapter. So what we received is this file here, and you can see that this has no relationship at all. So this is like speaking Dutch or Japanese to English. Like it's just not going to translate. So I'm doing a recording of this so that you guys can visually see the database, and this is the format that we need. And I really need you guys to get with Joanne and configure your database exports so it's consistent. Now, with that said, I also wanted to bring you into the back end of your website so that you can see exactly what I'm talking about when I bring in a listings post. So let's just go to the waterfront landing page on the website. So if I click on here, and I'm just going to view the post so you can see where I am on the website. So this is waterfront under services, okay? And here's the listings down here that have to do with waterfront. So when I go to edit post, what I'm going to do is just show you how I pull in the listings. So I'm going to delete the listings that are currently there, update, and then I'm going to view the post just so you can see it. My internet's a little slow today because of the weather, naturally. So you see here that I've updated it and the listings are gone. So now I'm going to show you how I bring the listings in, so maybe this will help make sense. So I'm going into this section, which is the lower part of the page. This is Nantucket Online. These are custom programming aspects that we all agreed upon moving forward. So here's the featured listing, and you do type in the name of section here. And since I know I'm in waterfront, I'm going to start typing in the word waterfront for the chapter, and see how it pops up there. So it's pre-programmed to do that. So I click on waterfront and I hit save changes and update. And then I'll go to view the post, and you see now that the listings have come, back in to this section. So just to recap, I'm going to email this to you guys as well, but this is a video aspect so that I'm reviewing what I'm seeing and what is not being received and what is expected to be received. So it's important to follow this format. And as far as chapter names are concerned, we created the programming to correspond to sort information based on the chapter names that you gave us, which is services, transportation, fashion and beauty, receptions, art and antiques, and so on and so on. If there is a new chapter that you guys are wanting to include, then you need to let us know that. But I'm just telling you that these chapters are what was given us in this summer to go ahead and construct the database programming, and that was established already. So we can't just change how things are being done with regards to the database. You really do have to follow this protocol for exports, and the chapter names need to match what is being programmed in the back end. Now, when I say if you want to add one or two additional chapters, which is anticipated over time, because obviously businesses will grow and expand and all that kind of stuff, that's fine, but you have to communicate that with the web developer, because if you just add it into your database and there is no chapter there to receive that sorting, then it's just going to not translate accurately at all. And that's what part of the problem is, I think, in the past. So, this is like think of it as a dance between Excel and programming. So Excel has the data that it's offering up, and the programming must receive the data. If the programming isn't set or programmed to receive that data, then it's not going to happen. So that's all for now. Please get with Joanne and do another export following what we have outlined into Pulse, which is right here under database pull from Joanne, after meeting August 7th, and Stelio actually wrote in the protocols that have to be followed. So I will email this to you guys as well, and I will CC Joanne and ask her to please review this with you guys, so that whether it's Penny or anyone that's coming in after Penny or Debbie, if you're looking to do an export or whatever, whoever's doing the exports keeps it consistent so you don't lose all of your data. Because for us to have to go back in and reprogram everything is going to be a lot of time and money. So that's it for now. And I will talk to you soon.